So recently I've been watching this new Chinese competition show called CHUANG 2021 or Produce Camp 2021, and I think it's my second real competition that I'm following because my first one was Island, and I support ENHYPEN and I hope to support the group that comes out of Produce Camp 2021, though I'm really rooting for Intersection obviously because I don't know, I think it's a trend for me to discover something at one point, brush it off for some time, and then come back to it and obsess over it later on. Because that's what I did with 17, and I'm doing that now with Intersection. So what happened with 17, I watched a YouTube video with Very Nice in the background music, and I was like, oh, this sounds pretty good. Let me do some research on the artist. And I saw that it was a 13-member group, and I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to get into them. Because at the same time, Irene was getting into BTS and K-pop, and I was like, do I have time to invest in K-pop and a 13-member group? I don't know. What I did see on their Wikipedia though was that they self-produced their own music, and I respected 17 for that. So that was that. I ignored them for a good year until I watched more of the music videos, and I was like, huh, I like the blue-haired guy. What's his name? Wanu? I like Wanu, and therefore I like 17. This brings me to Intersection because I remember in the summer I was watching the new version of Fruits Basket, the anime. One of their OST endings was performed by Intersection, and when I heard it I was like super in love with the song because it was so like harmonious and beautiful. So I did research on the artist, and when I found out that it was a bunch of like not fully Japanese people performing it, I was very interested in the concept because low-key I was like, why are foreigners trying to cash in on J music? But they have a place there, and I was very fascinated with the fact that most of them were around my age and their goal was to unite Japanese and American culture through music. I also stalked their Instagrams and I realized they were really attractive, but when I listened to their music on YouTube I was like, I guess One Step Closer is their only hit. I brushed them off after that. Until now, like a week ago, I saw on Instagram a clip of one of the Chinese competition contestants calling out Kazuma for attending Harvard, and I was like, oh my god, isn't Kazuma part of Intersection? So now, I've watched all the episodes of the competition so far, and I am 100% rooting for Intersection because I have done my research. I have figured out why I like them, like genuinely like them. Their music, I was wrong before. It's pretty good. They for real have some bops. 2, I respect their bilingual skills because I know it's hard to appeal to both worlds, the Western world and the Asian world, and then you gotta know how to communicate with fans. And from my understanding, Intersection isn't that well known in America yet. They're only really well known in Asia so far. So I do hope they grow. 3rd, I realized one of the things to get me into a group is whether the group has chemistry with each other. Intersection and 17 both have that. It's very apparent that they can work together while also have fun. It makes me happy to see that they have all these inside jokes and like a history with each other, and it's very wholesome to see. 4th, they have a lot of potential on the show. So far, Mika is getting all the attention from the other contestants, but I think Kalen has potential to be an awesome performer. His expressions in his most recent performance were A1. Kazuma's singing was super good. Mika, for an amateur dancer, he was pretty good. And now it's safe to say I'm a full-out Intersection stan. I don't have a favorite. It's hard to say that I have a favorite because all of them are so unique and have qualities I would like in a friend or something. Who's it gonna be?